How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Unbox. Today we're going to be comparing 3 different headphones at 3 different prices to see which one is the most worth it. First up, we have your everyday headphone that you can find at pretty much any store or online, and it goes for about 50 bucks. It is the Neon Wireless Sans Fill headphone. It's just a typical headphone. It doesn't matter what brand. It comes with, your everyday features. It has Bluetooth. It also has an aux cable in case you don't want to use that, and a rechargeable battery. This is one of the most basic ones you can find. Let's see what comes in the box. So it's pretty much your typical box. I mean, there's not much to it. It's pretty empty. How are these packaged? Alright, so they just come out like that. So first up, like right off the bat, they kind of, okay, for $50, they're what you expect. The plastic on here is like a soft touch plastic that you can feel. This part here that adjusts is friction based. It's like a coat hanger. You know the cheap coat hangers you get whenever you go to the dry cleaning? That's what that is. And it's like rubber there. It's okay, it does the job. It's hard to push in and out, which is nice. So what else is inside of the box? All right. And then inside of here, you just get your micro USB to USB cable. This is what you use to charge the headphones. Pretty straightforward. I mean, you plug it in. There's a spot here at the bottom next to the power button and next to the volume and up and down button. Yeah, I mean, is there a left and right side, or does that not matter for these? Oh, it says right there, left. And then on the other side, right. I mean, all right, so these are on your, oh my gosh. I mean, they don't feel terrible. We're gonna be pairing this with our phone just because this is what you'd use it for. All right, so we're in the Bluetooth settings. We just need to turn on the device. Hopefully it has a charge. I don't think it has a charge. Time out. We need to get a laptop in here. Oh. All right. I don't know if you guys can see that red little tiny glowing thing right there. I guess it means it's charging. You cannot see that? No? Alright, well, they're charging apparently. Let's see. Let's try to hook them up with Bluetooth. So apparently you need an app store or an app that you can download. It says warm up your headphones. Nah. Let's see. Is there any like basic how-tos? I need to download anything. Let's see if there's any Bluetooth discoverable devices. Do they not work with Bluetooth? They said they do. What if I can just plug them in and use it that way? It says there's Bluetooth, but there doesn't seem to be any Bluetooth. All right, so we had to get the app. I mean, there's no other way to use them. There's no, I've gone through this little tiny pamphlet / instruction manual that they have. There's nothing that says anything about connecting it with Bluetooth. Now, we've gone through the Bluetooth settings on my phone, and we've tried to find it, but we haven't been able to. So here we go. JLab, find your go. All right, here we go. No notifications, please. So it says, get the app. They're on, the power's on. There's no automatic connect. What is this? Audio burn in. I don't want to burn in my audio. I just want to turn these on. I swear, these things are messing with me. Is there anything on the box? Yeah, 13 hours. JLab's signature sound. Universal mic that you can use. Cushion headband. Cushion foam cushion. Adjustable. Micro USB cable. Yeah. It should just connect, right? Bluetooth. We gave it a shot. We're gonna let it charge for a little bit. Nathan said we should leave it charging until it maybe hits 10%. I don't know. It's still red. I don't think you guys can see it. That's like hard to see. The power button is red. So we're gonna leave it. We're gonna go on to the medium priced headphone. All right, so these are the first generation Bose noise canceling Q35s. These go for around $350. Now there's a V2 that comes out. It has a special button on it that these do not have, but it's a Bluetooth headphone. It has the option for auxiliary input, which is nice. There's an NFC tap, so if you want to use it to activate anything, you have that ability. On the side of it, on this cushion right here, there's an on-off Bluetooth button, and then there is also volume up. You can either play, pause, skip, and then volume down. Now, I already have these paired with my phone and my laptop, so we're just gonna do a sound comparison. But another feature that these have that the other two headphones on this list just don't have, is that these are noise canceling, which is pretty good. Now, in terms of build quality, it's plastic. It looks nice. It's pretty durable. I've had these for about a year now. There's some scuffs. I don't know if you guys can see that scuff right there. That's just from everyday wear and tear, throwing it into my backpack, that sort of thing. And yeah, so turn them on, and then it tells you, well, if you have them on your head, it tells you different things about it. So my laptop just woke up because it says it's now connected. Can you see this? I don't know if you can see that. It automatically connects, which is nice. It's useful, but we're gonna see how good it sounds. Now, when I put these on, it's pretty hard to hear anything that happens around me, which is one of the best things about these. These are known as the traveling headphones. So if you're ever gonna go on an airplane, pretty much these are the best to use. All right, but here we go. So we're gonna go into Tidal, and we're gonna play some Yo Yo Ma to see how good it sounds. Never mind, we're gonna go on my laptop and play some Yo Yo Ma. All right, so here we go. We're gonna play this song just because, I don't know, I've heard it enough times that I know what it sounds like. Play. I mean, you guys can't hear anything. You guys don't even know what I'm listening to. That's pretty hard to hear. But these are on max volume right now. I mean, when I put them on my head, they sound pretty good. They're very loud. Like, I can't hear anything else that happens. I can't even hear myself knock. Did you get that? Did you hear that knock? I didn't hear it. I know I did it, but I can't hear it. All right, so for, I mean, 350 bucks, these are pretty much the best headphones you can get for traveling. They're noise canceling. They have everything built in. They're Bluetooth. They can easily connect to your devices. I mean, I've never had a problem with these. I've only bought one pair, and I've had these for over a year, like I said. And to be honest, these are like the headphones that I just always go back to. And they fold up. And you don't need a cable. They're wireless. So usability is pretty good. The sound's pretty good. Noise canceling is always a plus. This way you don't hear what's going on around you. So let's go to the next one. All right, so what you're looking at here is pretty much one of the highest end home listening headphone systems you can get at the moment. You have the Sennheiser HD 800Ss. I don't know if you've seen any tech YouTubers, this is pretty much what they use 24/7 to edit their videos. It's a reference headphone, so what that means is you hear what is meant to be heard. There's nothing added to the music or to the sound. Next up, you have an amplifier. So what an amplifier like this will do compared to one that's on your laptop or on your smartphone is that, one, it'll make a cleaner sound, which means that there's less noise, less disturbances in the actual audio that you hear. And number two, it just raises the sound experience. Everything you hear sounds richer, you know, it's exactly what it's meant to be heard, and it just sounds better compared to what you'd find on a laptop. So there's this, you get the headphones, and on top of that, you need a cable. This is a custom audio cable. It looks blue, it looks nice, it has fancy tips on it apparently. Let's listen to it. All right, so something that you'll notice with this whole setup here that you didn't find with either the Bose or the cheap $50 headphones is that it's not really portable. It's meant for at-home listening, so it's not really a portable system. You have to keep it at home, and on top of that, you need sort of a USB input. You can find a USB to iPhone, like USB to Lightning, or on the new Samsungs, a USB to USB Type-C. Those work, but it truly shines when you're at home, sitting down. Now, one thing that you'll be able to see, I don't know if you will right off the bat, but these tubes in here, when it's nighttime, they actually end up glowing. Another thing to keep in mind whenever you're using like a high-end system like this, besides dropping it, is that you need to have a good source. Now, Spotify and Apple Music, the actual gigabytes that are used for the actual song is a lot less compared to what is offered on Tidal, or if you're into audio, you'll understand, but you need a high-end source to make high-end audio come out of these headphones. So what we're using today is Tidal, which offers lossless files, which means it's one of the highest end file formats you can get for music like this, and it'll just keep more of the detail compared to something like Spotify, which just loses it. because of its like compression ratio. Wait, time out. There's one more thing we need to talk about. And last thing to keep in mind when using headphones like this is, one thing you'll notice is that, can you see the back of this? Do you see how it's kind of meshy? Can you see through it? I don't know if you can see through it, but these are what are known as open-end headphones, whereas something like this is closed back. You see the difference? It's like mesh, no mesh. So what that means is that with something like this, you can be listening to music, it can be rocking pretty loud in your head, and no one beside you will hear a thing. Whereas with something like this, everyone in the room will be able to hear what you hear because they're open. That means sound just goes out. It's good for multiple things. It makes it sound better, but it's not that good for like listening to in public. Cello Suite number 1. And we're gonna start off with, also the volume is controlled on here. Can you see this? It's like it has its own audio dial. Woo Audio, that's what it's called. All right, here we go, play. So that's what I mean by open-end headphones. So I could listen to these without even having them on my head. They act as like mini speakers. Now, with an amplifier like this is only at about, actually this is almost at 100%. Can you hear this? You guys can probably hear this crystal clear, right? Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, for this worth it video, we compared the 3 different headphones at 3 very different prices. These were 50 bucks you can find at your average store. We found these at our local tech store. We never ended up getting them to work. I don't know if we just keep finding busted items, but we tried this for a bit, we charged it. I tried Bluetooth one more time off camera and it still didn't see it. All right, so because of that big drawback that we actually couldn't listen to these are definitely not worth it for 50 bucks. I mean, the Apple earbuds that come with your iPhone or the Samsung headphones that come with the Samsung device, they're way better than this. I mean, I couldn't even use these for some reason. They just didn't work. Now, if they did end up working, I guess they're cool to have. I mean, if you want to, earbuds are definitely better than small over-the-ear headphones. They're just not that convenient. Now, between the two of these, which one's the most worth it in my eyes? You have one that's for 350 bucks and then you have one for $5,000. This whole setup, not including the laptop. I mean, that's a whole nother situation. But for this right here, it's like $5,000 versus $350. If I'm gonna be honest, I've owned both of these for about half a year, 1 year for these, and I prefer these. Now, the reason why I prefer these is, one, you can take these anywhere. You can put these in your bag, you can bring them with you, and they pretty much, you know, isolate you from the rest of the world. If you're traveling on a plane, these are a must. With these are more like you have to be at home sitting down. You can't really bring it anywhere. I mean, you could. The tube amp is portable, but you're gonna bring this on a bus or like to a park. I don't know. It just seems a lot more risky. And for like over 10 times the price as this, it's not really that worth it unless like you're looking for the best audio. In which case, you probably have one of these and you're looking for something crazier. So then yes, get these. But for my worth it winner, you have this. It is the Bose noise canceling 35 Q35s. They're just amazing. If you don't have one of these and you are traveling, make sure you get one of these. They're just amazing. And they're pretty small and compact. And they come with a case that you can toss anywhere. All right, so if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys want to see us unbox anything or review anything. Any questions you guys have, make sure you leave them down in the comments. Also, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. We do giveaways every week. Not one of these. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what we give away. Anyways, peace.